Welcome to another edition of Nikki B and Friends, episode 40.
Whoop, whoop.
Y'all believe we're on episode 40?
Right.
Right. What up, friends?
What's good?
What's going on, Diddy?
Not much. It finally stopped raining up in this piece.
It's been raining there for days or today?
Man, it's like 40 days and 40 nights up in here. It's just constant rain. Man. But then it'd be like 60 the next day.
Yeah, but
70 and raining, and then 60 the next day. Really?
yeah, but I don't like it hot like that though. So like, I like wearing jackets and hoodies. So like, this is still perfect for me right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh. I don't want it to be like 90, but at least put my shades on and ride in the car.
Yeah, I'm with that too.
Well, the sun's shining here, so you can put your shades on in the car here. What's going on with you, Coach?
Yeah, I know I'm always doing something. You know what I'm saying? If y'all,
I noticed you made the. I noticed it. I gotta put it out there.
Okay.
You made the top 10 hip hop magazines.
Yeah, I was gonna tell people. Yeah, you Google top 10 hip hop magazines, you're gonna see me on that list at number 8. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. Same old. Really, I got something that I ain't gonna announce until it's official. But I just did something that was pretty cool. That the people be able to learn a little bit more about good old Coach. Check out for that.
That's what I'm talking about. Global money world.
Mm-hmm.
You're always doing big things.
What's up with you, Nick?
As y'all can see, I'm still getting over this cold.
Girl, you in this cold.
I'm telling you,
heavy chest.
It's the weather, I think, mixed with my allergies, mixed with having that bad sinus infection. It's like I can't get all my energy back. Like I'm moving and, doing stuff, but like tired when I'm doing it. I'm using an asthma pump and everything.
Dang.
Yeah, I've been thinking about trying to get see if I could get another prescription for an antibiotic, but everybody don't be doing that.
Man, they'll be playing with that. They'll make you come back in.
Right.
Real quick.
I know. Don't you miss when you hit the doctor, you just call and say what was wrong, and then they just call your prescription in, or you work there, or your friend worked there?
Thank you. And all you got to do is be like, my throat hurt. They be like, what pharmacy you want to go to?
Right. Yeah. Now they want to see you. Y'all got a doctor who always want to see you.
Yeah.
I had to leave her because she wanted to see somebody too much to give you your test results. I'm like, you know what? If she need to borrow $20 copay,
thank you.
Because she just trying to get the copay. If she need the whole 20, I'm willing to do that. Just give me my results over the phone. So I don't have time for that.
Yeah. No, I'd be like that, man. Like I do work comp billing, and like a doctor would take a patient off of work. And then like the work comp or the employer would be like, what you take them off for? Did you see them? Nah, we ain't seen them in 2 weeks. And what you take them off for? Y'all just taking people off. You ain't even seen them.
That's exactly how it be too.
I'll be like, dang. I'll be like, yeah, like people get a lies to their job. Like you can't stall them out for a little bit.
Exactly.
Right.
I saw this meme yesterday that said there's a lady sitting on the table at the doctor's office. And the doctor's like, what are you here for? I don't want to go to work. Oh, that was funny.
Yeah, that's funny. But what's not funny is there's a workplace policy where you're off work with a doctor's note. Mm-hmm. But it's still unexcused unless you're in the hospital. Unless you're hospitalized, it's unexcused.
For the exact reason we just said.
What?
Tell your friend to send me a work note for that exact reason.
But doctors ain't even taking people off of work like that no more, I don't think.
Not like it used to be.
So, all right, Dee Dee. what is your public service announcement today?
Well, public service announcement, something I've been noticing ever since the lace front wig has come upon us. And ladies, y'all got to get these wigs in order. I've never had to try to make one look right on me.
Mm-hmm.
However, y'all come correct or don't come at all. Like, really? Like, I'm going to give you 3 ways to let you know you need a wig intervention with a professional.
Okay, so first you got to educate people like me. What's a lace front versus something else?
Okay, this is only what I've seen on YouTube, because I don't have the time. But a lace front wig has a net that's the same tone as your skin almost, and it comes out past the hair. So the hair stops at your hairline, and it's about a 2-inch.
Okay. Like, and then you cut that piece off. I've seen that.
Exactly.
Before. Okay.
And then to make proper installation, I've consulted professionals. You need to pluck the hairline to make it look natural, because they give it to you all one length in the front. Okay. And so you pluck it to make it look natural. You can get it done professionally. You can do it yourself, or some come pre-plucked.
Okay.
And it looks pretty natural. However, if you don't blend the glue, if you don't put some foundation in the part, because the part can be like very light and you might be 2 hues darker on your scalp.
Okay.
You need a scalp cap to match that, or put foundation on it so it hides it.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not doing that as women. No matter the color,
we're just putting that wig on.
Just putting the wig on and rocking. And I just gotta say, we gotta stop. I won't give you 3 ways to let you know that I'm talking about you.
Okay.
If you have plucked that hair and now that's become baby hair, and the baby hair has now touched your eyebrow and swooped up, nah. Professional consultation.
You ain't seen
You ain't. That's what I was just about to say. You ain't saying
both of y'all pictures.
Yeah, send that.
When you have your appliance on and you bend down to look at something, but your hair doing Superman cape, it's still stuck in one spot. You bend your neck, and your hair is still on a parallel. Nope.
That mean they ain't putting it on tight.
No, that means your hair is so done, you need to be done with it. There's no movement.
Oh, it's an old wig.
Bend your neck and your hair horizontal still.
Okay.
That's not bringing sexy back. And third and final, like Ludacris say, when you move, it should move just like that. When you turn your head and this one helmet that goes to the left and to the right, it don't sway. It's a tornado.
Even if it's long, it don't sway at the stage.
No, it doesn't move.
It's
that's all supposed to move. It's supposed to be natural hair. That lets you know that you got yours from the little spot on a corner store that the man was 7 3 for $5 out the door. That was it.
Man, you only seen these people at Walmart.
Like, you ain't seen contraire, mon frere.
Seen people in real life.
Oh,
I'm not believing
trust me. I got pictures.
Yeah.
I see these things. I have to capture them.
Let
everybody know that I wasn't just making it up.
Well, maybe they couldn't afford a human hair, because that's probably a synthetic thick hair.
I get that, but then don't sleep in it.
Then don't get it.
There you go.
Why don't you just use your own natural hair?
Some people don't know how to do their hair, so they do
I don't know how to do my hair.
I bet you I won't have my edges touching my eyebrows. However,
no, I want that for you.
The things to it, you got to just think it all the way through. Does it look natural?
Do you ever be seeing this people with the net on?
Oh,
they didn't cut the net far enough.
Yeah, so if the net is like almost touching their eyebrow, yeah. Yep. I'm telling you, all you have to do is to watch people, because you're not paying attention to it, because now you will, and you'll see people
I ain't got enough time in my day.
Not plugged their hairline.
No, because I
you seen that, Coach?
I haven't. I deal with high class wig wearers. You understand?
My bad.
Like,
these are randomers. These people I just see walking, thinking they styling and profiling. But yeah, that's DD's PSA for today. Govern yourself accordingly.
Definitely.
Definitely. Somebody needed to hear that. You said, I just need Coach to say, you deal with what?
I deal with high class wig wearers.
Okay. I don't even say nothing. I just needed to know what.
Clarifying question.
Right. Clarify and keep it moving. Just keep it moving. Well, before we get started, I just want to thank everybody for following our page, and please continue to do so at Nikki NIKKI and Friends on Facebook, and Nikki B _and _friends on Instagram. So thank you to all of our top fans and everybody who participates and go to the page and answer the questions, even though I'm not consistent and I really need to be more consistent with the questions. So sorry about that, guys, but we do appreciate everybody who takes the time to listen. Okie dokie, Rocky.
Okie dokie.
All right. So let's get started. And this week's episode, we will be talking about living together, shacking up, living in sin.
Playing house.
Playing house. Yep, that's a good one. Another term. Mooching.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is some people living with some people who ain't paying no rent.
Moochie. Okay. My bad.
So, okay. So, how long should you be with someone before living with them?
Who want to go first? Okay, you're gonna let me. All right, you're gonna let me get it. I would say at least a year at the minimum. But I think like you shouldn't live with a person unless like you really got it in your head like me and this person could get married. Okay. So then like you might be like I'm moving in with this person, but marriage is definitely like something that could happen and we need
so that your fiance already or you just
not your fiance already, but at least like somebody who you know, like y'all both know, like this is a very possible next step for us.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not just rocking with you for something to do.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? When y'all both know, you know what I'm saying? Y'all both going into it knowing like, yeah, like this is a next step, you know what I'm saying, with this, or what come with this.
Okay. Dee?
I would have to agree with Coach. It would minimum a year. Unless something extenuating circumstance came out, you know, that is so like women, we always know way before the dude know that we are gonna want this person in our life on a regular basis. We know way ahead of time. Dudes only see the right now in your pretty face or your, 24, 36, whatever it is.
Yeah.
They only see that. They don't see your inside. Women see their potential of what you could be.
Mm-hmm.
And if you get the right one, she'll tell you what your potential will be. But with that being said, I would have to agree a minimum of a year, unless, all of a sudden, he hit the lotto. Then we move it in next week, Tuesday. But other than that,
No, but I want to just add on something real quick. Ladies, because this made me think of something with extreme circumstances. Ladies, if you've been talking to this dude for 2 months and this nigga tell you he homeless, he tell you something came up or he got to renew his lease 2 months in, he never had a place to lay his head, honey.
Touche.
Never.
Hey.
Him and his garbage bag and flat screen go wherever it needs to go.
Wait, and flat screen?
And flat screen.
Yeah, he's gonna have a flat and a video game too. Them ones who will keep that video game.
I'm done.
Yep, they're gonna keep the video game too.
Definitely.
But I also think that people who move fast, oftentimes I see, and unfortunately, it's usually a guy. I don't know when these roles reverse so much that, to me, it's just like the roles are being reversed. Like, I'm so sick of seeing women pumping gas and dudes sitting in the car. I don't know what to do. But I think that the roles has reversed. So it's always some dude who he's staying with his mama. To me, it's just the way out for him. You know what I mean? He's sick of his mama telling him what to do. Now you okay moving him in with you. You got kids. Like, that's the second part of the question. What should be considered when making those decisions besides if this is somebody I want to be with? Like, you a woman with girls, you know, how do you do that?
Like, so what do you factor in going?
Right.
Factor into that besides, I want to be with you.
Right. Because it's like, if you got kids, like, do you consider your kids the age of your kids? Like one of my biggest pet peeves and one of the things that hurts my heart the most is when I look at news and see how many women go to work and the guy babysitting and kill their kid or then beat the mess out of their kid. You know what I mean? Where they hospitalized and making the news. Why are you leaving your kid with this dude that you only known for a certain period of time? I don't get that.
Me neither.
Yeah. I don't know. Because I always try to think, like, okay, what contributes to them just doing this? Because, like, what environment could you be raised in where you just cool with just leaving your kids with anybody?
Everybody that heard of somebody get molested.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's very common.
Probably the way that person grew up. They may not have been molested, so their guard is down. So, I got left with the neighbor. He my boo, we rock together.
And people don't be knowing these people for real.
Literally.
Right. I mean, for one, I think that even if you grew up like that, you didn't seen enough on the news that should have you second guessing.
Oh, absolutely.
But I think sometimes it's just free babysitting, and to them it just only makes sense. He gonna be here. Mm-hmm. He can watch the kids. Why he ain't working?
Yeah,
He worked hard, though.
I see that a lot too. But I think like before, like you move in with somebody, you should it just makes sense for them to just live there because they there so much. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like they already got, if the girl got kids, you already got a good rapport with the kids. You know what I'm saying? So them seeing you all the time won't be nothing new for them. You know what I'm saying? By the time you move in, something like that shouldn't just be, hey, here go this person and he live here now.
I mean, we laughing, but it happens.
Too much.
People will go away to summer camp and come back, and it'd be a dude living there. And you'd be like, who is this?
Always Uncle somebody.
Yeah.
Oh, Uncle. Other uncle don't spend the night.
Right.
Every night.
So then, okay, so here's another question.
Okay.
So when you decide to move together, if you don't decide to get your own, like, let's start over fresh and we get a place to start, or they move into your place, do you give them a rental agreement?
I would say no.
Yeah.
Because you already established that's your spot. You've been there.
Right. But how you going so your conversation is, I mean, I know it's a conversation about bills.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
But I'm saying you already live
there. Rental agreement.
You already live there. You already pay. You know you got this on your own because you live here. You've been there. Mm-hmm. But now here they come. But it's a conversation that happens well before that. If we ever move together, what would how you think we're gonna split it up? Yeah. We'll talk about it. But
not put nothing in writing where if they don't pay and got an excuse, you ain't going back and suing.
They don't pay. Yeah, no. You leaving.
Yeah, like If they hitting you with that, you ain't got a boo. You got a roommate.
Right.
No, because seriously, sometimes you do have to cover yourself. You really do have to think about covering yourself because, I mean, you can say I can just put them out, but you really can't just put somebody out. You got to legally, really, if they press the issue and been staying there for a while, you got to evict them.
This is the thing. Like, anybody who hand me a rental agreement, she need me more than she acknowledge.
Exactly.
And I ain't signing nothing.
Man.
Now. Hey, what? Or I ain't gonna move in. How about that?
Exactly. That's like saying let's do a prenup.
Yeah, so now you really ain't getting that money.
Yet. What? Yeah. Yeah, that's
plus, like, if somebody at a point where they kicking me out, like, I'm out. Like, that's it. Like,
once we probably already had an argument.
Oh, you ain't.
But can you believe how many? But we all know somebody who stay, and you be like, he's still there. Yeah, he on the couch. He won't leave because he didn't have any place to go.
Man, no, it's because I got too much pride.
It's because she ain't got no big brother. That's the problem.
No, I be some big brother.
Man, forget about her, the big brother.
Whatever.
Because this is another one. Fellas, don't be letting these women big brother you out. The first time she pulled that, I'll get my brother. You got to be like, F you and your brothers. Now, let's sit right there with your chest out. Let her know. Ain't nobody you can bring up that's going to put fear in my heart. They going to have to show me.
But that's real talk, because otherwise then they'll do it.
That's my thing. I'm telling you. I have a friend, and him and his brother do the Martin Lawrence and Will Smith and Bad Boys confrontation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Every dude that approaches any female in their family, they do it every single time. And they say if he comes back, he worth talking to. If he don't come back, tell him to keep him moving.
But they lucky they just ain't ran up on the right one, because there's some crazy dudes out there that be out there throwing down, and you be like, well, this our test. This our test.
No, you haven't seen them. They look as though they just got out last Tuesday.
Man.
From doing 20 hard solitary.
Forget that.
Right, but it's still like some people that. You know what I mean?
People that they mess with are, just,
I done jumped out the car on a brother one time.
You did?
Yeah, man. My oldest daughter, mom, it was like while we were still dating, and he was talking stuff on the phone. I said, all right, when I see you, I see him. I pulled out on the car on him. We squared up. He seen I was about that business. He was like, yeah, you cool, you real. I already knew I was. You don't got to do that with me. I'm mad cool, dude. We don't never got to be that.
Too funny.
Yeah.
So then do you come up with who do the chores, who do what chores, who responsible for what? You said what?
I said they not kids.
You getting a roommate.
Yeah, Johnny, you know.
I don't live with people like that, so that's why I'm asking.
You say it like we do, like every time you talk to us. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Such and such moving in. It's been about 2 months. It's about that next step. Like, we don't got no
what I'm saying is you guys are doing it.
I've lived with 2 people.
But I'm saying this, like, if y'all are talking about marriage, y'all both know what the next steps are in life. And when you move by the time you know that you're going to move in with them, you know what they like and don't like. If they don't like doing laundry. I mean, you might not love it, but it don't get under your skin as much as they do. Or I hate reloading the dishwasher. I'll do that. Cool. It just like yin to yang normally when you're going to move in with somebody. So, okay.
But have you ever moved in with somebody and then like they were nastier than you thought and you like, I can't even do this. Like, this is we're breaking up. I can't do this, Phil.
Coach
I'm going to their house.
Coach has. Shoot, I'll tell you that. Cause man, it's just different when you live with somebody, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, like you really don't put stuff away, do you? You know what I'm saying? Or my biggest pet peeve, man, is like if I'm cleaning up, don't let me just see you chilling.
Oh,
like
never.
That is like that's like moving the couches to the side.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Type fighting. Like, don't do that to me.
Just lift your feet up while you back.
Yeah. Yeah, like I remember.
Oh my gosh.
The last person I lived with is my ex, but we actually real cool. So I can talk about this. So like I'll be just cleaning up because anybody who know or been over, like I'll keep my spot clean. Like I'm a little bit of a neat freak. So I'm cleaning up and she just sitting there on the phone. I was like, so you're really just looking at memes right now while I'm cleaning up? There ain't nothing in you that makes you feel inclined to get up. That's where you at with it?
Not uncomfortable at all.
And then you got me sitting here sounding like a dad because I want you. It was real, man. It was real.
Oh.
Yeah, because I've heard quite a few people say that that's like when they find out, people.
It really is.
Yeah. Now, I will say that I've only did my younger days, my high school sweetheart and oldest child father. We had a nice arrangement because I got to be a stay-at-home mom with my child for a couple of years. And so I did do the role of house was spotless, cooking. That was just the role. They were the provider. Mm-hmm. And then I did live with somebody after that. And it was only for a little bit, a couple of years. But I knew after that, I knew then that I wouldn't, that's just not me. I wouldn't do that again. One, because of my child. And two, I just don't want to be, if you're not my husband, I don't want to be living with you. You should have your own. I should have my own. I like me time. I can have me time, good me time by myself. I mean, what's the benefit? And then, y'all can be talking about marriage, but how long y'all gonna talk about it?
Right.
These people have been living together for 10 years. Y'all still talking about y'all still talking about getting married? When y'all getting married?
He just started to act right.
Yeah, I can't stand that one. Like, you cool with that? I know people like that.
Man.
No, but I think everybody should go through a period of living with each other before they get married, man. Because I don't want to find out after I'm legally bound to you that you like this. You know what I'm saying? That's like getting a car and then finding out 2 weeks later, man, this muffler is real messed up. I ain't even know. Dang, the AC don't work?
Right, on a 90 degree.
Hey, y'all just signed this lease.
Exactly.
Like, nah, I'm about to.
You gotta ride it out.
Yeah, you're gonna show me something now.
Well, I think it will have to be your circumstances. I really think that people really should consider their kids, but
definitely.
We just live in a world of that
right now.
Right now, and then people it's all about their happiness. They don't even be considering the kids and how the kids feel. And like I say, there's so many women, like I say, I really honestly can't think of too many guys who I know personally who has let somebody move in with them. It's usually the opposite way around. A female letting a guy move in with them. Yeah. Like I know somebody who moved and then they move by themselves and they getting all of this help. Then they go back to get a dude to help him move. He ain't help you move, but you gonna help him move?
No.
You the man? Like,
all the way
what are you doing? You that desperate?
Yeah, all the way backwards.
And dude's okay with it. Every time I see a dude sitting in the car with the gas being pumped, I just want to be like,
"Oh, don't even get."
Is it who are you? Who are you to her? Because I just be wanting to know, like, you are a man. You are like Nico be on. Let me pump the gas.
That's how my grandson be on. Let me pump the gas.
Yeah, but you got to think a lot of men present day, at least a lot of adult men, they haven't been raised by men. You got to think so. They only been raised by their mom and auntie, so them sitting in the car while they mama, auntie pumping the gas, that makes sense to them.
But you know what? But they should be the one teaching them because I don't touch a door. You know what I mean? That's why my oldest son opens up the door for everybody. I'm trying to get Nico into the habit. He gonna open the door. He gonna go in first and hold it. And I keep trying to say you let the woman go in first, and sometimes it goes through and sometimes it don't. But like, I'm gonna sit back. I'm gonna stand back. You gonna open up the door, like.
Yeah. No, that's one thing I can say. Like the women in my life was very strong women, and they was very big in instilling in me, to be a gentleman. You know what I'm saying? And just the way to carry yourself. So I definitely attribute a lot of that to them being strong women. Because they was like, no, you supposed to take care of us. You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't supposed to be taking care of you. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember my aunt, she'll be like, man, you looking all raggedy and dingy. I'm like, man, I'm 10. like, chill out. I just woke up from a nap. You hear me?
That's funny.
No, because you have to teach them because they go out and then you be trying to figure out, why are these men allowing and why are these women okay? Like I just said, how many women working and with a guy don't work?
I can't.
And a dude don't want to babysit. I hear that one a lot too. Yeah. What? No, you ain't said. How long you gonna be working, man? Nope. I'm not about to be here 8 hours with the kids. Nope.
Wow, that's so crazy.
I know. I got a funny, which is like one of my favorite stories, and so I have a cousin, and he has kids, and always been active in his kids' life. So he was fortunate enough, I guess, to have a wife and a girlfriend. Oh. And so both of them had kids, and the kids are actually very close and everything. And the first two are like a month apart, the second two maybe a couple of months apart. And the wife and the girlfriend both worked, and he watched the kids. You know what I mean? And I mean, it wasn't no harm, like family reunions. One day one to come, the next day the other one to come. We used to accidentally call them by each other's name, and they wouldn't even be mad. They'd be like, "It's his fault." You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
But my grandma is all like, you need to get a job. Wait, first of all, like one day he's like, I ain't babysitting because he wanted some new gym shoes and they hadn't got him, so he ain't babysitting. You know what I mean? Stuff like that.
Put your foot down.
Right. And so, you just got to know my grandma. And so she like, she always, trying to talk some sense into somebody. And, you should be working and taking care of them kids. You should be babysitting. You should be helping these women. You should be working and all of this. And he just like, I'm living good. I wouldn't get a job right now tasting pies. He said if a job knocked on my door right now and I said, who is it? And they said job, I will whoop their ass. And I was a teenager. I was on the ground laughing. And then I the one who get in trouble. My mama got mad at me. Like, why you stop up laughing? It ain't even that funny. And I'm like, Mama, that is funny. Like, you don't want a job tasting pies? Like, that's the easiest job in the world.
I hope to be that comfortable in life one day.
Right, that's still one of my favorite stories. But I will say, he took care of the kids and cook, clean. I mean, can cook. Yeah, one of my favorite cousins because I had got him apartment next to me. So at one point in time, he was doing my cooking.
Man, I gotta go back to something you said when you said, "Why is a man always moving with the woman?"
Yeah,
I think it is because dudes either live with roommates or have a bachelor pad where ain't none of their stuff nice. It's a 1-bedroom. They just sleep there and leave. They don't care about it. And women usually take pride in what they have, and they try to make it snazzy, even though it's probably not in the best spot.
Mm-hmm.
Like home. And so
But do the guy feel like he at home as soon as he move in, or do you have to?
He probably feel like that before he move in. Like when he come over, he get rest, or he feel taken care of, or relax there. Versus going home and they just
so he already got a key and all of that stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
You could tell Dee Dee making somebody feel comfortable.
Ain't she though?
Let your shoulders hang when you at Dee Dee house.
I know.
Release that.
Brother get all relaxed and all of that.
It's gonna feel like home. You know, this is place of rest.
Right.
This place of salvation.
Yeah. So Dee Dee, how long have you been getting that milk for free?
Mm-hmm.
We're not talking about me this episode.
Did he know when he had a long day? Mm-hmm. You was about to put your hands on your boss again? Yeah. He almost had it today.
Your bath water ready.
Just right.
With the silk robe on. You know when you see that silk robe on, some trouble about to take off.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, that is funny. So what are the things that you should look at? Because, okay, so before you anybody makes the decision of the move-in, what are the things you consider?
Location, the amount of mortgage, rent, whatever. And can that person that you're going to live with, and I'm speaking to not just relationships, but in general, you're going to roommate, can they pay their bills? Current state.
Mm-hmm.
So if they rent always 10 days late and they got to pay the extra $20 because of rent late, that may not be a person you want to stay with.
But how would you know that?
You know. Because they would say, dang, I still need $50 for my rent. Really?
Yeah,
I can't go out. I got to save my rent money. Come on.
Yeah, I think like a person only going probably at least the first 90 days, they ain't going to tell you money tight. Mm-mm. After that, no, we can't do that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to lie to you. I got to wait till I get paid before I do that.
Yep.
So do people ever come together to save money?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's definitely a thing too. If it makes sense for y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like most of the time, it's usually the woman who bring it up. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, her dude, he got him a bachelor pad type joint. You know what I'm saying? She know his lease about to end. You might as well stay here. You don't be there anyway.
There you go. That's how it happens.
That's what you hit it with. You hit him with it, D. You hit him with it.
You're gonna be like, dang, you know what I'm saying? I'm paying like a stack to be here.
Right.
Yeah. That's less than her. That's less than what she got. And all I gotta do is pay half of that. Man, you know how much money I could save?
Right.
Yeah, I'm in there.
And more room, good and clean.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, I could be. I'm here all the time anyway. You don't realize, like, dang, I could go home. You there until it's just like, dang, I ain't got that home.
Right, and if they got a key, then they come in there anyway. Bed more comfortable.
Mama house. Yeah, I can't even. I'm just trying to think.
So did you ever live with somebody when your son was young?
Not till he was wait.
Yeah, you did. I remember.
I did, yeah.
I just thought about it.
Yeah. But it was different. My son can talk. My son knew stranger danger. He knew all that, extra.
Plus, you knew the guy. We knew him for a long time.
Right. Okay. So it was a little different, especially the times was different back then too. But at the same time, go ahead.
Go ahead, Didi.
But at the same time, you have to talk to your child, even if it's been a year, y'all cool, everything copacetic. He might have new friends that come into the relationship that might not be at the best standard. Do you know what I'm saying? He hasn't realized that yet, because but children always know. Mm-hmm. Something up with him, and just you got to tell your children, if you see this person doing this, something that I will be mad that happened, say something. Don't let me find out.
So if somebody move in your house, is it quicker for you to be like, get out?
I've never been.
Yeah, I
ain't never been in that situation.
I ain't never been in that situation with somebody where I was just about to say, man, get out. Man,
I'll say, don't talk to me.
I'll be like, you're getting a little excited.
Exactly.
You know the first is in the week, so you gotta relax. Okay? Whatever you're going through, we can talk it out. Okay.
Love you, girl.
Yeah. Let me go ahead and be the bigger man. It's the 29th.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever said get out.
So then when, okay, so
I'm not an arguer, so.
Right. And okay, so if your dude come and he got kids, do you make a room for the kids so they can feel comfortable when they come to your home? That's now his home?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a respectful thing.
That's like a package deal.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it a minimum to the kids?
Minimum to what you mean?
They can have 6 kids, 2 kids.
Oh, first of all, we would have never started dating if they had 6
kids. If you're gonna marry this person, like you can't cap his kids.
No.
You said what?
I said if you're gonna marry this person, you can't just cap out his kids.
Only
1, 2. Okay. All right. We're gonna end it right there.
Yeah, I guess that will come in the dating phase, like if you got a limit or something like that.
Yeah, no.
So then the kids you try to. So what happens when the kids don't get along?
With who? The other kids?
It's a wrap.
But you know that already before y'all move in.
That's done. Like if my kids don't rock with your kid, I can't. I'm real big on kids. Like if I don't rock with your kid, I'm not gonna waste your time because both of y'all deserve better than that. If my kids don't rock with your kids, it's just best that we end it now because I'm not about to just have my kids annoyed with your kids and all that. Again, everybody involved deserves better. So let's go.
And there's some people who don't even care about stuff like that. Like they'll say, they'll be like, they don't like them, but I don't, it don't even matter to them.
Exactly.
Nah, because I'm just so connected to my kids. Like I don't like them being uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not about to compromise, you know what I'm saying, the way that they feel just for somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they ain't going nowhere. At the end of the day, like me and this person I'm dating, all it takes is that right argument, and we ain't dealing with each other.
I can't stand your kids no way.
Yeah, then we done. You know what I'm saying? Like my like it's like I could cuss them out, they could cuss me out, their moms could keep it from me. You could do everything in the world. They could be a serial killer when they grow up, and I'm still gonna be their dad.
Right.
So it's like I might as well make this work. This is way more important because this is for life, and I brought them here. They ain't asked to be here.
So you got that from your mama.
Yeah, so at least I could do is make them comfortable while they're here and help them out.
Yeah, true.
I'm telling you, people don't even think like that. I mean, there's some guys that take better care of other people's kids and don't do nothing for their own.
I seen that too.
And just because this kid just happens to be with them, then that's who they feel like. I guess they do for. But you got your own child, and you're not doing right by your own child, but you're doing for somebody else's.
Yeah, and as soon as they get a night away, who trying to chill? Your son. That's who.
That was all over on Father's Day.
Yeah. The one who your baby mama called you a bee about.
Exactly.
Because you missed another weekend.
Ain't nothing like them Father's Day messages that go out there.
Those was good this week. It was good.
Yeah.
Actually, this probably was one of the better years on Facebook because normally they be so disrespectful. But I don't know if I just didn't see them all because how Facebook, don't be showing everything now. But usually, I don't even like Father's Day. It'd be so bad on Father's Day that. All these women tagged, come on, happy Father's. Like, you just had Mother's Day.
Right. Less than a month ago.
So, I get you playing 2 roles, but...
You literally got to be involved in it.
Right. Okay, so now we didn't discuss the kids. Should the kids be a certain age? See, stuff like that, I would be like, okay... My room right here, my kid room right here. I desperate women just my pet peeve. I just don't like this episode is, called, shacking up or whatever. But it should be called Shacking Up Thirsty Thursday. It's just some thirsty women out here. They just willing to do anything to say they got somebody.
Oh, that's not good either, man. Like a quote I heard before and I love is, your ego is not your amigo. Like, don't be so prideful just to show people I got it all together, you know what I'm saying, or that I'm good, that you put so much work into trying to look like you got it together that you just dealing with everything falling apart, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you just gotta take that L, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody gonna take an L, and the people who really rock with you, they gonna understand. Anybody who don't really rock with you.
Exactly.
And stop. I mean, friends. If you really friends, be friends and be honest. Because if you got a friend and they can't be honest with you to say, that you making a mistake or something like that, and without y'all falling out, like I'm sick of people agreeing with it in their face, but behind their back, like, that's stupid. I would have never did that. That's so stupid. And how you leaving somebody, then going to get somebody to go leave somebody, and you got kids and people coming in and out their life. You know what I mean? And they kids, like, you're not even considering
anything.
That whole, you're not even I mean, even family, we talking about kids, but a lot of family grow and then they be wanting you to choose and be mad that you still inviting such and such to the party. You the one held on to him for 10 years. Now you mad because we feel like we family. It ain't our fault that y'all didn't work out. He cool. He on the grill today.
Right, literally. And we got ribs. Man, shut up, sit down.
Exactly. Right. You know we love his sauce.
No, can't nobody throw down on that grill like him. If you don't sit down with that mess.
Don't you hate that when someone get introduced to the family who can throw down in a specific area, and then they break up, and you're like, what? For 15 years we didn't have that potato salad. What? Where Kenyatta?
Nah, man, because I used to be that dude. I used to like be mad like at the family, like if they had like the new dude, like our boy, I'd be like, man, they so fake, man. I knew they never liked me, dog. Like I knew what it was, man. But like I come to realize like dating and dealing with families, man, it's like they like coworkers, man. Like y'all rock with each other on this specific thing. You know what I'm saying? Like coworker, it's a job. Family, it's the girl. You know what I'm saying? Y'all kick it. You know what I'm saying? I got this mutual thing. As soon as it break, just like at the job, you ain't gonna rock with the person at the next desk over because it ain't Jessica. You're just gonna be like, oh, what's good, Greg? You know what I'm saying? Because he there. You know what I'm saying? True. And that's how it is with people, families, man.
Right, but some families, you got to remember, some families become close because, like me, when you have a high school sweetheart and y'all been together for a long time, they mom is your mom, they dad is your dad, and y'all just close. I'm in the family pictures, and there used to be a lot of people who really struggled with that, the relationship, you know what I mean? But that's my mama. I'm not going nowhere. That's my daddy. I'm not going nowhere. Like, I'm family. Like, look at us like brother and sister if you need to, but I ain't going nowhere. And if somebody had to choose, right, then you wouldn't be invited.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's going to be you out.
Right. It's just going to be you that's not,
Suck it up, butter.
But then I also think that, so when we go back to the living together and stuff like that, like, is it an age? Like, are people doing it too young? And should parents be giving better advice?
It's not so much
but the thing is, like I always say, it's especially when you hear somebody complaining. I think I read this somewhere, but that's not always true either. But that it's hard for you to tell somebody that not to do something that they didn't see you do. You know what I mean?
True.
So if that's all they didn't see you do, then they bound to do it. But I think one of my biggest pet peeves would be when somebody moves somebody in. Like, say I stay with my mama, and then I'm gonna move my dude in with me and my mama, and we ain't paying rent. What?
Oh, no. Unless
like, what dude want to live somewhere for free?
No, unless y'all stay with your mom for 3 days until your house get ready. That's the only reason that you should be there. So you should no. That's disrespectful to your mother for no other reason. Sneaking in through the basement egress window.
Yeah.
No,
you know what? It's some disrespectful, lazy ass dudes who will sit around in a nasty ass house, don't work, won't even get up and clean, don't pay no rent, and cool with that.
Yeah. But that's how they were raised. That's how they were raised. Their house was nasty. I've yet to meet a person who grew up in a nasty house that don't current state have a nasty house. I'm yet to meet that person.
That's true.
That's deep.
But
usually a little nastier.
You said what? Right, and they take up a level.
But then the dude get kicked out all the time, though. Like the dude who don't contribute nothing, like he getting kicked out all the time, and then coming back.
Yep.
Like you only got to give me one good time.
Yep.
Like that's it, man. Like real life. Like I can tell y'all, you know what I'm saying? Because I know I keep it real with y'all family. I still remember the first time I lived with somebody, I was like 21. It only lasted 3 months. This was a quick little experiment, to say the least. You know what I'm saying? So me, you know what I'm saying, my girlfriend at the time, got into it. So I'm like, you know what, I'm going to take my time coming home tonight. You know, hopefully when I get there, you act like you got some sense. You know what I'm saying? And that was me playing it cool at the time. So I get home, got my key, tired. I look at the door, look a little shiny. The lock part look a little shiny, looks a little different. Before I go up for my key not fitting. I'm like, okay, something's different. Maybe I'm turning it a little different. You know what I'm saying? So I remember her saying like my dad is gonna change the lock soon. So I'm like, okay. You know, that's playing in my head. I'm like, dang, she could have told me
right
she was gonna do this. Like I'm tired, man. So I was like, look, man, I don't know what you want, man, but if you were going to change the locks, you should have told me if you was going to be at your mama's house. I get a call. It's her dad. I'm like, it's like, she ain't tell you that she was going to turn. I said, N-word, no. You think I would have came there?
Right, with your key?
Yeah, if I knew this, like I ain't got nowhere to go. I got a mama who love me, man. I got somewhere to go.
And a daddy who will kill you for getting involved. So, well, let me not say that part.
Yeah,
daddy who will stick up for you.
Nikki on first 48.
Right. Those look familiar.
What are you talking about?
Because people don't be realizing that it's like people got family just like you do. So, you could pull that.
Yeah. We're making it too hot. So, so like I said, so then I get my own crib like 2 days later. It didn't take me long to just get into something else. But then it's like, oh, so you moving out? What?
Now you the crazy.
Yeah, exactly. There's like, because I remember the dad, he was like, he's just trying to move out so he can mess with other people. I said, no, I'm moving out because a life got changed.
Exactly.
Think of that, sir.
Mr. Locksmith.
Yeah.
Because I know somebody, you say get out and they'll never step foot in your house again. And I have a relative who played my mama wrong and, on some mess. And I said I would never walk in her house again. I don't think me or my sisters have went to her house. I told my mama, you never going over there again. My mom ain't been, and me and my sisters ain't been.
Dang.
Nope.
Cut off.
No. Put out. Get out. Okay.
Wrong.
Hey, you want to watch a movie? What?
Didn't you just okay. What? Okay.
No, it don't work like that, bro.
I'll be back.
Right. Come and get me. And then that's when you're going to notice that your car on the flat and it got on the side of your car. This B ain't about nothing.
Exactly.
I done been kicked out of better spots than this.
Right, exactly. Especially, that's the worst when somebody be trying to act like they got something. You be like, you lucky I came up in this dump. You need to wash these walls down.
For real. I didn't got kicked out the Amway before. You think I'm worried about me? I'm joking. I never kicked out the Amway.
It's Keisha's house.
Right. And while you're at it, you need some more rain. All right, D.
Yeah.
And them be the main ones too.
Oh yeah, that's that talk the loudest and have the most to say.
Yeah, because that's the part I don't get, and I think that's the the scary part of, because you guys saying like they don't have to sign no rental agreement, so somebody take that chance, move in with somebody, and they could just be like, you know what, get out.
Good luck with that. I just can't see. I don't do the real. I don't get.
Well, you running bath water and all of that stuff.
I want
cooking
and go ahead and put
and putting the stuff in the dishwasher because he don't like putting his own stuff in there. So
just pause right here. I ain't running no bath water. But
let me talk to you, bud.
You said what?
I said Nikki acting like a fed up manager.
Exactly.
So, we've been talking for some time now, right?
And they got you again, still in boxes on your day off.
I think you might be ready for this. You might not. Put together this little agreement. Hopefully you can sign this. Hopefully we can move forward. It's up to you how you like to proceed, bud. I thought I was Bay.
Right.
When I become Bud.
One of them, I need you to come to my office.
Right. The third bedroom?
Why I got a yellow and a pink attached to it? That ain't love.
She all suited up.
So you can have your own copy.
Yeah, I'm on my own copy.
Right. Here, I'm gonna introduce you right here. This is my attorney. He gonna do the talking.
And she sit there with her ankles crossed, shaking.
Right. Go ahead and order your food. I got the food. As we have a discussion.
10 minutes,
yeah, until y'all in front of somebody talking. Yeah, you really hurt me. You got that rental agreement. I ain't never even got over that.
Yeah, that's just how to go to. I knew where this was going in. Yep. That's why your stuff packed up. Come on. Keep it moving, brother. Keep it moving.
Oh, that's funny.
Well, different strokes, different folks.
I guess so.
So we saying a year. Look out for these kids. That's my biggest thing. Just look out for the kids. When I be watching, like I said, I'm always for the kids. And there's been some sad story about some kids. There's some neglectful parents who put themselves first with the kids. But that goes back to, and we could do another, a whole nother show on when do you introduce people to your kids and stuff like that. And sometimes people really need to consider, if these, a lot of people don't do it, but if somebody really, your kids really like somebody and your kids really care about that person, that could be the person. Because to me, you need somebody to care about your kids.
That's real.
Because there's some people out there that's so jealous of kids, it's hard to find somebody who sincerely care about your kids.
Yeah.
But I don't want nobody who doing for my kids and won't do for their own.
First of all, we wouldn't be dating if they had
at
to
all
for their kids.
That's trifling.
Well, it's a whole bunch of them that do it according to Father's Day.
It's the thing. If your kid can't tell you that they hungry, I don't want no parts of you.
Ooh.
If your kid be like, Mom, I'm hungry. What?
Oh,
what you want?
Oh my God.
Mama, I want some more. You so damn great. Come on. You know what?
I'm telling
you, man. I'm gonna heat up these noodles for you, but Mom, I'm done with you.
Yeah.
I'm about to let you know that right now.
Right.
This is
the last time you gonna see me, little man. Let me show you how to do these noodles.
Yeah. Do is you munch them up while they in the pack still, okay? Even if you know how to work an oven, heat them up 10 minutes in that microwave, it's gonna have the same effect. And let the water out, yep.
But you know what?
Yeah.
That is my pet peeve for someone to say that they're hungry at my house. That right there, I literally have a snack closet at my house. And a bottom row on the refrigerator that my grandkids, nieces, and nephews know. If it's on that shelf, don't even ask me for it. Just go get it. Don't even tell me you're hungry. I don't want to care. Just things for you to have. Go get one of those. Drives my son crazy. They came over with McDonald's. The kids ate it. Like 10 minutes later, Lala, can we have some popcorn? I don't care. My son, you just finished eating. Okay, first of all, check your surroundings. They at grandma's house.
Right.
Whatever they want.
They can
when they want. They can have some ice cream and then go to bed. I don't care. That's how I roll over here.
And don't you dig into that bag of popcorn, because you probably still want you a couple of kernels too.
I'm looking at him like, they looking at me, looking at him. They're like, who should we believe? Who else you at? They're like, oh, okay. They walk away, go pop the popcorn.
Right. They ate with the intentions of, I know I'm going to get a snack because they in there and they for me. Right. They for me.
They know.
So. All right. So we come into our little hour, as always, real quick.
Yeah.
So. That was quick today.
So let's go ahead and go with our closing remarks. Dee Dee?
Before you make that leap to be with someone, and it doesn't have to be your significant other, it could be a roommate, know what you'll tolerate, know what your breaking point is, and on top of that, know what their tolerances are and their breaking points. Because you've seen them go off. If y'all been knowing each other for a year, you've seen them be mad. Is it a madness that you can be like, I'm going to bed and leave and go upstairs and sleep and they on the couch fuming? If you can't tolerate that, they ain't the one.
All right, then you okay, Dee Dee? We're gonna have a relationship. We're gonna have to stop the show and have another conversation. Yeah. That bad water must have been too hot the other night.
It was too cold. I left it going too long.
Yeah.
Coach.
That totally changed my closing remarks. Lady, you always got a voice. You hear me? Get help. It's always somebody who care. Don't hold that in. If you ain't safe, call somebody.
What?
For real, Dee Dee, like if he on the couch filming, know what you can tolerate.
If you gotta lock your doors at night,
know what you gotta deal with.
That. I was meaning, can he just be mad on the couch and you upstairs in your room?
No. If he say that you gotta cook tonight, you need to cook tonight.
Have a unit.
You know we got you, Dee Dee. We got you. This can turn into an intervention.
I know. I was just sitting there like, and I've been smiling in this dude's face. Putting his hands on my Dee Dee.
Oh my gosh, the headline will read different. It will read different.
Put your hands on me like that.
All right, y'all. No, I'm not being abused.
Right. We're just kidding. Just jokes. Good guy. Okay, Coach, go ahead with your closing remark.
Because you know, if you don't check somebody about putting their hands on the female, you know you got it for that one. Put your hands on me like that. See what happens.
But know that you can win the fight.
Yeah.
You can win the fight.
Touch me like that. But no, you know, like when moving in with somebody, you know, move in love, but move with your mind too. Make sure it make the most sense for all parties involved. Make sure nobody is being compromised, including the person that you got moving in too. You know what I'm saying? Like I think it should be something beneficial for everybody. You know, and keep rocking on. That's all I got. Nick, what you got?
And so then I say, of course, moving in, always consider your surroundings. Your kids should be definitely a priority and thought of instead of who laying in your bed just to be hollering out that you got somebody. I think it's too many people out here that get comfortable or want to be pretending to live a life that they're not living, and other people are being harmed, meaning the kids, with all of that unnecessary drama. Kids go through enough stuff. They don't need to be at home with you arguing with somebody just so you can say you got a husband or you got a man and all of this. And stop acting so thirsty and throwing yourself. If they don't want you, stop begging people to be with you. If you gotta pay them and pay for them to come see you and all of that type of stuff, that ain't what's up.
At all.
That ain't what's up at all. Protect your baby. Spend some time with your baby. Get to know yourself, because if your relationships aren't working out, could be possibly there's something wrong with you, not everybody else. That's my 2 cents.
Nikki B turned into a life coach.
Man, get your life
That's what I do. That's what I do.
I was just waiting for her to announce her book after that.
Right.
Know yourself, love yourself. And if you tune in June 24th for my book, you can get the soft copy for 10, hard copy for 15. You will see.
That's going to be my second book. I'm on my first book.
Yeah.
That'll be my second book.
All right.
And I ain't made that announcement official yet, but when I tell y'all this book about to be hit,
Fire.
So again, thank everybody for listening to Nikki B and Friends. Please follow my Facebook page at NIKKI B and Friends. And then our Instagram is Nikki B _and_friends. Thank you all for listening. We appreciate you rocking out with us. Continue to send us the comments, the love, and continue to listen to us and spread the word. Thank you and good night.
Peace.